Okay,
about the review of the rising of the BTO ceiling.
BTO ceiling
Yes,
or salary?
Yes.
Oh, under review.
Minister, for our blog entry yesterday, there's still a number of people, potential applicants who don't have a chance to select a flat. Are you thinking of anything to help this group?
Who are not?
You
mean second timer?
First timers.
First timer, after a few tries, the chances should improve a lot. And now I'll continue. I wanted to see. So far I only have the 3 months data. I'm very keen to. Now April is almost finishing, so I'll be very keen to analyze the April data, and then May launch, which is my first launch. So which is where subscription rate is about 3 point something. So I'm quite confident, that those repeated failures will not have to suffer too long. The key is you must push out more and wider range. That's the key. So previously when you HDB release small launch, in fact it's worse. So each time you release a few 100 units, everybody rush for the 100 units, and many will get disappointed for sure. So that's why I move away from monthly launch and do a combined launch. So after May, you have July. So next one, I don't think we'll do any in August, because I'm trying to combine with September to have a bigger launch. So 4,000 units or even bigger units. I think that will do a lot to calm the market and reduce disappointment.
So just a quick question. Now, do you think that your blog is the best channel to communicate with the public your messages? Because there are some concerns that it may be your own personal views, or is it a policy that you're trying to introduce on the personal blog? Any thoughts on that?
It's not the first time I blog. In healthcare, the market begins to understand that I use blogs, but I don't just blog only. I also use press conference. I also give interviews and so on. So I think all those are different platforms that one must be able to skillfully make use of it and synergize them. So I blog when necessary, I give interview when necessary, and I give press conference when necessary. Because you don't go and give a press conference and start talking about, hey, I'm going to walk with my dog in the railway track, That will be a very silly press conference. But to blog about it, I think that's fine, And then the yesterday's blog about analysis of data, that's a bit too heavy to do as a press conference, very dry. So I blog, and then leave it to the readers. Those who are more analytical, you'll find it interesting. Those who are less analytical will just look at the main conclusion. That subscription rate 2 means don't worry. It means practically everyone will have a chance to select. So at least some of the key conclusions must come out. So I see great values in blogs, but don't worry, blogs will not be the only platform that I communicate housing matters. And of course I would be very mindful, especially where information is market sensitive, and that we must come up proper timing and proper press statement or even press conference. Yeah. So main media, don't worry. I'm not just engaging the new media only, but we need to synergize, and both. I think if you skillfully integrate the various platforms, I think everybody should benefit. Yeah.
Minister, going back to your point that there won't be a BTO launch in August, does that mean that BTO launches will be bi-monthly from now on?
Not necessary. I think we are working very hard to. See, my commitment is this year 26,000. That one we will do it. So we already released so many. So the outstanding one, I can do it weekly if I want to, or monthly or 2 monthly. But as I said, I see value in having a sufficient critical mass of a launch size. Yeah. So the outstanding one, I can do it in 2 lots, 3 lots, or 4 lots. And then that should be the criteria for determining do I do it in August or in September. Yeah. Because the architects are working round the clock, because it's not just launch like that, draw a few lines and then you are ready. Because they actually got to go through all the drawings so that they can start tendering. Because once you register, as we see this morning, the couples will start coming to select the flat. So it has to be precisely which unit are you selecting and what price. So those does take some time. So having rushed out a big launch last week, I doubt we would have the time to do one in August. So probably in September. 物价这个是一个相当复杂的问题，因为物价不可以单单说上个月是多少钱，这个月多少钱，所以比较起来就哇已经降了18%，没有这样简单的，因为有可能是你是比较好像外国人讲的 apples and oranges， 苹果跟这个橙不一样的，因为物价要看它地方地点是最重要，当然我们自己的成本，我们的建筑费用多少，然后这个屋子是低层楼还是高层楼然后设施怎样，所以种种的原因，你不能够这样随便单单比较一个价钱 A 跟价钱 B， 就是说B 比 A 降得很多。不过的确的，这2次的这个 BTO 我是主要的目标是要稳定市价，所以我相信我这2个 BTO 达到了那个目的，我相信大家都可以看得出，5月跟刚刚这个7月的 BTO，价钱已经没有再涨了，而且开始稳定了，所以相信以后的 BTO 也是会达到这个效果。
部长，您刚才提到说，希望可以为各个阶层的人士提供更多补助方面的事情。那 DBSS 现在可能已经停止出售了。您接下来
什么东西？什么停止？DBSS
对
怎样？
会不会有可能推出更多的就是私人就是 EC 执行共管公寓
？EC 我们照旧推出。因为 EC 是不同的一个顾客的目标，所以 EC 我们照旧推出。DBS 我在检讨中，以后的步骤看怎样。不过我已经表态了，因为现在市场这么在这还在高价的时候，如果推出 DBSS 新的这个土地，我看是不对时候了。所以整个这个计划我在检讨中。